YelloPain, Impossible Game featuring Sea of Dreams. This is how it feels to be black in America. Okay. Let me lock in. Give me 1 second. Let me tune in. Let me tune in.
Yellow! I said I can't breathe. Let's play a game. I promise it's the easiest one that you ever played. Here go the remote. All you gotta do is turn the channel on the TV and you get 100K. Now these the rules. You could turn to every channel but 45, 15, and 2. This'll be the easiest money you ever made. When you finish, I'ma pay you and we go our separate ways. Go ahead. I said 45, 15, and 2. Why you try to press 2?
I was trying to press 9.
Nah, fam, that look a lot like 2. And I promise that I'm a person you should not lie to. Now try again. And I'ma tap you on the hand if you sit up here and try to lie again. All you gotta do is follow the rules and the money is yours. I don't even know what you're struggling for. Go ahead. Goddamn, you typing 15?
I ain't pressing anything yet, and now I'm getting upset. Thought you would tap me on the hand if I got it wrong again. How the hell did I get hit in the head?
I got a fully loaded pistol on me, this is not your time to vent. You gon' get a lot of money, you just gotta pick. Ain't no way that you can lose if it's common sense. I would hate to see you fuck around and die from this. Now go and pick another channel.
Does it even matter what I choose if I still lose? I ain't even asked to be here. Now I'm being forced to play a game I don't know if I can win too.
So it sound like if I just assume that you wrong, then I'm doing something wrong, and I feel you. Why? Cause we ain't asked to be here either, and y'all bury us. This is how I feel to be black in America. Only difference is this is not a game. It don't matter what we do if you assume we all the same. And the country told us we would win equality, that's not the case. Bullets went through Oscar, he was only trying to ride a train. Why they never give cops life sentences? Whole entire system profiting off my innocence. Y'all ain't see the left turn signal light flickering. How did Sandra Bland end up dead? I ain't getting it. Why differences when you born light pigmented? Why isn't it y'all believe in white privileges? Force us in the game knowing we cannot win and then get mad when we try winning it.
I won't.
Hey, the moment his voice came on and he started spitting like that, I already knew I was gonna like it. Now I'm gonna be very honest with you. I don't know who the other person is that's talking to him. I don't know why it's throwing me off. I don't know if it's because it seems like his talking is coming in later or something. I don't know why that's throwing me off. But when he comes in, and I'm assuming that like this is YelloPain, right? Like I'm assuming that's the main artist. I'm just making assumptions because I don't know anything about these two. When he starts rapping, all eyes on him, all ears on him, mouth closed. Like I've got nothing to say when he start preaching, bro. When he start talking, I'm tuned in. It's when other dude kicks in. I would almost like it more had he just been rapping the entire time and they didn't do that back and forth thing. Now, everybody can do that shit that Joyner Lucas be doing. And then even when Joyner Lucas does it, he does both parts. I wish he would have just he just did both parts. That would have made the song a bit more impactful to me, and it wouldn't have taken me out of it so much. But the message and the metaphor is so clever and is so witty that 45, 15, and 2. Like that shit is so hard, bro. That shit is so fire. And then swinging that back on giving simple commands and not being able to pay attention and thinking that you're doing the right thing when you've already lost the moment the game started. And then flipping that back on me and black. That is so dope. That is so fucking dope.
Force us in the game knowing we cannot win and then get mad when we try winning it.
I won't surrender my hands up, but I'm not afraid. I fight for answers. Stand up till I get my way. If I die, I know I lost an impossible game. But if I refuse to play, it may not ever change. I won't surrender my hands up. I'm not afraid. I fight for answers. Stand up.
Rest in peace, George Floyd. Hard to watch his body when his soul left it. I don't think y'all understand the whole message. That was not the reason that we protested. That was just the last straw of systematic oppression. Now the media showing us stealing Rolexes. Anything to cover the problem, but no, I won't let it. We get incarcerated just for having chocolate faces. I'ma tell a story if they don't tell it.
I won't surrender my hands up, but I'm not afraid. I fight for answers. till I get my way. If I die, I know I lost an impossible game. But if I refuse to play, it may not ever change.
It's always sad to me when I listen to songs like this, and then you realize how relevant songs like this still are. We're in a world where everybody's doing everything they can, or the powers that be, I should say, are doing everything they can to erase history. Not just my history, your history, any history that they don't agree with. It trips me out that I'll watch the news when I feel like watching it that day, and we're sitting here spending hours, days, weeks, money on if the fucking 10 Commandments should be in the fucking classroom. And I'm like, that is what you think will stop everything that's going on. Like, that is where you putting your resources in. That is where you putting your energy into. That is what you think will solve all of America's problem. Homelessness, read the 10 Commandments. Children being touched by their parents, read the 10 Commandments. Shootings, read the 10 Commandments. You can't afford food to feed your kids, read the 10 Commandments. Potholes in the street, read the 10 Commandments. It blows my mind what the powers that be will say will save this country. All the while, the people who are yelling the loudest at what will save this country are doing the most fucking harm to it. It just blows my mind, the things that we care about. We don't like respect history at all. Fahrenheit 451, yeah, never read it. 1984, yeah, never read it. What's that one? What's that called? Animal Farm, didn't read that either. Like, it just blows my mind that I have to continue hearing songs like this and continue listening to songs like this that in my world, my perspective, aren't complicated. This shit is so common sense to me. And the longer I'm alive on this planet, the more I realize common sense ain't so fucking common, and I'm just over it, bro. I'm so over it. I don't need songs like this to tell me that this game that a lot of us are playing, we were doomed from the start. I always think about my Star Trek fans. I don't know where my George Orwell. I know. Yeah, he's fire. I don't know where my Star Trek fans at. Somebody pop quiz. I'll give you a sub right now if you don't have a sub. Pop quiz, because I don't remember. What was the name of that test? The Obiyasha crew? Like, I'll butcher that. What is the name of that test in Star Trek where the only way to win is to not play it? What is that? Whenever I hear of songs like this, or when I think of War Games, amazing movie, if y'all never seen War Games, where the only way to win is to not play. It's interesting that a lot of people didn't get that memo, where some of us are forced to play a game that we know we can't win, and so many people are playing a game that they don't need to play because you've already won. So, like, I don't know, man. Like, I just wish it wasn't this complicated. I just wish that it wasn't this complex. I hate that I even need songs like this to be created and to put that in people's mind where they're like, oh, man, I didn't know that it was that bad over there. I didn't know that it was that. It's like, yeah, you did, bro. You just decided that you didn't want to play. You just decided not to turn on the TV. You decided to turn a blind eye to it. Y'all know how I feel about complicity. We don't do that shit. Kobayashi Maru. Hey, shout out to y'all. Shout out to y'all. If I die, I know I lost an impossible game. If I refuse to play it, it may never change. And that's the thing. I don't want to play this game. I have no interest in playing this game with people. I have no interest in being a martyr or being a statistic. But if you force my hand to play this game, somebody got to play it, because if I don't, history will just continue to repeat itself. Somebody has to talk about it. Somebody has to keep the literature alive. And every single day, it's like there's a statue, there's a memorial, there's a building, there's a piece of art that's being destroyed because it doesn't reflect American values. Military can't even join Yale because it seems anti-American. And it's just like, who cheers for that? Yeah, I want my military to stay stupid. I don't want them going to Yale. Princeton, Brown, nah, you go to Mississippi State. You go to Mobile and you call it a good, like, bro, what? And you're cheering for that shit? You're a weirdo, bro. You're a fucking weirdo. I love this country, but sometimes my love of it makes me fucking hate it, bro. It gets on my nerves. And I'll always say there's nothing more American than criticizing your government. That is literally a foundation of America, is criticizing it when it's at its worst. And right now, there's so many reasons why it's at its worst. You're supposed to criticize it. If you're not criticizing this country, you're probably part of the issue.